Hey guys, Tom Mobile back again. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Galaxy S21 after using it for 21 days. I love the color choices for the Galaxy S21. I personally went for the Phantom Violet version. It has the rose gold aluminum with the purple back. I like how they embraced the camera hump and made it look very unique. You can definitely tell it is a Galaxy S21 just by looking at it. And at this point, we pretty much have to accept the fact that every flagship phone is going to have a huge camera hump in the back, and they actually found a way to make it look pretty cool. In terms of pricing, the Galaxy S21 start off at $800, and it is actually a great starting point for a flagship phone. As you can see here, the S21 series, their sales is actually 30% higher than the Galaxy S20. Despite a lot of sacrifices here and there, it seems like Samsung made all the correct choices in terms of the features they decided to take out. At this point, it looks like the initial pre-orders so far has surpassed the Galaxy S10 and also the Galaxy S20 series, and this is in the UK market and also in their home market as well. So they definitely got the price right this time around compared to the $1,000 with the Galaxy S20. And of course the Galaxy S20 was launched pretty much during the peak of the pandemic as well. So this time around, at least they did a good job in terms of pricing it at $800 for the base model versus starting off at $1,000 last year, which was a little aggressive. For the processor, the S21 comes with a Snapdragon 888 in North America and South Korea. The rest of the world have the Exynos 2100. For the Snapdragon 888, it is basically the best of the best in the Android space at this point in early 2021. The Exynos 2100 actually comes very close in performance, although the Snapdragon does have a slight edge. In the past, the Exynos version has always been inferior, but this year it is very close in performance compared to the Snapdragon version. Another big improvement this year is the fingerprint sensor. In the past, you definitely have to hold it down and press it a little bit harder and longer to make it work. This time around, you can just tap it a little bit, although if you tap it too fast, it might not register, but usually a quick tap, it recognizes it most of the time, and I found that it is a huge improvement over the previous year's sensors. Another new feature with the Galaxy S21 is the director's view. This allows you to use the front and back camera at the same time, and it lets you see what each lens look like in terms of a wide angle view, a regular view, or a more zoomed in. Although this is a cool little feature, it will eventually come to the FE or the S20 as well. Believe it or not, back in the day, you were actually able to use the front and back camera at the same time, and then somewhere along the way they got rid of it. But I do have proof here with some photos. Back then you used to be able to move like the floating icon around with the front camera, and then now they brought it back in another form with the director's view, which I do appreciate. It's kind of a cool feature to play around with. If you enjoy seeing videos like these, please take a moment to like and subscribe. The back of the phone is made of plastic, but it feels more matted. Compared to the fan edition, it is a little bit rougher, but it does have more grip in a way. MST is no longer in this phone, and I may be one of the few people in the world who do use it, but it does come in handy whenever I forget my wallet and I'm doing laundry. They took away Quad HD on this phone, although I didn't really use it on the S20. It would still be nice to have the option to use the Quad HD in high refresh mode. I know that's going to drain the battery, but it should be my choice if I want to turn it on or not. Overall, the S21 tend to overheat a lot for me, and the battery life isn't that great. I find that I need to charge it in less than 8 hours. Sometimes when I'm playing YouTube in the background and playing a video game, YouTube would shut off because the phone gets too hot. Or if I'm recording too long, the camera would also get hot and would not turn on. The lack of MicroSD support is a little annoying. I did manage to use 100GB out of the 128. I would recommend paying the extra $50 to get twice the storage. Overall, the Galaxy S21 is a great phone. It takes beautiful photos, and it is also very fast. I like the upgrade in the fingerprint sensor as well. The director's view is pretty cool, but it is not something that I'm going to use every day. For a new processor, I am shocked with the overheating issues and apps such as YouTube crashing in the background. I do find that I need to charge my phone a lot more often than when I use the Galaxy S20 Fan Edition. Maybe I just had a faulty unit, but this has been my overall experience with the Galaxy S21. If you like a smaller phone with great specs, go for the Galaxy S21. If you don't mind a bigger phone, I would go for the S20 Fan Edition 5G version. You get more bang for your buck that way. It has almost everything the S21 have to offer at a cheaper price. Let me know what you think about the Galaxy S21 below, and see you guys next time.